Hey, everybody, Cinephile Mike here. Happy Oscars Day! Oh, isn't it exciting? We are here. 96 reviews in 96 days. I felt I had to wear my ensemble that I've been wearing for all of the Oscar prediction videos that I've been posting. I just feel it's a great way to close out the season. The Oscars are tonight. This video is posting a little earlier than normal in case anyone wanted to catch my review before they're watching the big show. Oh, before I dive in, please let me just say thank you to everyone who has joined me on this journey this year. Thank you to all of my continued followers who have now been with me for 2 years. Huh, this is not the end of me. It might be the end of this season, but not Cinephile Mike. Now, I know last year I promised the same thing. I said, 2 weeks, I'll be back with more content. And then I vanished for several months. Not the case this time. After we finish with this Oscar season, I'm going to be proudly introducing Oscar Rewind, where I will be delving slightly more into films and breaking down the work of this year's nominees and winners. Just a little preview. For example, some of the films coming up: 1992's Chaplin, 2001's The Believer, 1987's Mannequin, and so many others. So Oscar Rewind 2024 edition will be bi-weekly, twice a week. I'll be breaking down some more classic films. Make sure you keep coming back to learn your Oscar history, your box office stats, and see how that work has held up over the years. Today we are going to wrap up with the final day with Orion Pictures' American Fiction. Written and directed by first-time feature film writer and director Jefferson, based on the novel Erasure by Percival Everett, American Fiction is currently sitting with a total box office take of $22,107,944, with $20,723,044 coming from the domestic box office and $1,384,900 from the international box office. An award season favorite, American Fiction is currently nominated for 5 Oscars. It is competing for Best Original Score, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Supporting Actor for Sterling K. Brown, Best Actor for Jeffrey Wright, and Best Picture of the Year. Now, the screenplay has been one of the biggest stars this season, where it won the sole BAFTA that it was nominated for, Critics' Choice Award, the Independent Spirit Award, and is a nominee for Adapted Screenplay by the Writers Guild of America. Other accolades include 4 Critics' Choice nominations for Best Supporting Actor, Best Actor, Best Comedy Movie, and Best Picture, 2 Golden Globe nominations for Best Actor and Best Performance by an Actor in a Musical or Comedy, 3 additional ISA nominations for Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress for Erica Alexander, Best Feature, and it won another Independent Spirit Award for Wright as Best Actor. It had 3 SAG nominations for Best Supporting Actor, Best Actor, and Best Cast in a Motion Picture, which is the SAG's equivalent of Best Picture, among so many others I could keep going with, but let's get into the film. Now, American Fiction is the story of Thelonious Ellison, also known as Monk, who is a very highly intelligent and upper-class writer and professor in California. A well-received writer critically, Monk suffers from poor book sales and not much faith in his recent manuscript because it isn't reflective of his people. It's not black enough, meaning his fans want him to retell the experience that he must be familiar with, given that he is a black man. And here is where our film will take the satirical take that it does. Seeing a peer similar to him resort to this pandering to the fans, who he, out of anger, writes a new manuscript called My Pathology. I'm sorry, My Pathology, and submits it to his agent as a joke. A joke about the quote unquote black experience. However, this joke is well received. The agent sends it out without Monk's name and tells him that the publishers now want to put it out with quite a nice advance, which Monk debates over because he is in desperate need of the money because of some family situations that are kind of causing some rather substantial financial strains. Going by the pen name Stag R. Lee, Monk agrees with this and allows the book to be published. However, this will not come without its challenges as the flyaway success of the book begins getting recognized by the film studios, the awards circuit, and the FBI, as his persona is being marketed as an ex-con who is on the run from the law. And in a snowball of this lie, we will see the implications of what happens when one man decides to go against his better judgment and the ramifications this has. Now, Jeffrey Wright is a genuine delight as the deeply gruff monk who is trying to deal with all of the absurdity surrounding him as he is just trying to address family issues while exploring a potential relationship with Coraline, played by nominee Erica Alexander. Amongst the family strife, he deals with his sister's recent death, his mother's illness, and his brother Cliff, played by nominee Sterling K. Brown, his recently divorced brother who now enjoys his life as a newly out and proud gay man who loves excessive drug use. He, right, grounds the satire and the absurdity of the film with a steely resolve that almost at times make you feel like he's going to break the fourth wall and wink at the camera and say, "Can you believe the crap that you're watching that I'm going through right now?" All of the supporting performances, including Brown, Alexander, Tracy Ellis Ross as his sister, Issa Rae as Sinatra Golden, another writer, Leslie Uggams as his mother, round out quite an enjoyable story. The screenplay smartly addresses all the tropes and stereotypes that our literary society and many involved with it deal with, even if they are maybe a little heavy handed at times. This is definitely a thinking person's comedy. And for as many laughs as we are given, we will have moments to ponder and reflect on our society and how implicit bias and assumption can have certain outcomes. Jefferson, in his first feature film, becomes a voice that we need to hear, and I am very excited to see what comes next. I'm happy that I'm ending season 2 with this film, such a strong film. I wanted to go out with a bang, and so I do. My score is not fictional, it is very much nonfiction that I give American Fiction 5 out of 5 stars. Now, if I had been able to catch this film in 2023, I wasn't, it would have made my top 5 of the year, no doubt. It's sharp, smart, and it moves. We have characters to root for who, even at deplorable moments, and this film will have an ending where your eyes will hit the ceiling and your jaw will drop to the floor right before you applaud at the screen for the wonder that is American Fiction. So, if you would like to see American Fiction, you haven't caught it yet, it is streaming exclusively on MGM Plus, available on most other digital platforms for rental or purchase, and as a Best Picture nominee, it is still playing in many cinemas nationwide, so check your local listings. All right, that's the end of Award Season Review Season 2. As always, if you like what you heard here, please subscribe to the channel. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, on all social media platforms and Letterboxd. You can get in on all the cinematic goodness. See everyone in a few days when I break down the Oscar ceremony. Hope you're excited for Oscar Rewind 2024 edition. So much goodness. Enjoy the awards tonight. Until next time, this is Cinephile Mike. Say it with me, saying take a break and watch something new. Happy Oscars.